Fatback Jackson. Ooh, with my co-host
Jordan Lee. If it is just me.
And this is the CookOut Podcast.
The world's most secure podcast.
Pull up and grab a seat, get a plate, we gon' eat. With Chucky and Jay Lee, I'm Vuskeen, I'ma preach.
Run through the city, we stay lit. It's the CookOut. Pull up it and your feels opinions. Whole vibe go viral. Shh.
CookOut,
Eat up,
pull up,
drink up,
we lit,
always.
talk shit.
It's the cookout, y'all.
Are we rolling?
Yo, what up? It's your boy Vuskeen, aka Fatback Jackson. Ooh, with my co-host.
Jordan Lee. If it is just me.
And this is the CookOut Podcast.
The world's most secure podcast.
And you know, as usual, we got Big Dog Chucky Russell in the building.
What's good?
He gang banging. He
Nah,
gang with the
I
with that damn bandana on.
Up here for the
We
leprechaun.
ain't gonna do that, bro. We ain't gonna do that.
But we got family that pulled up. Cause you know, once you come to the CookOut Podcast and then you come back, you family. We got Airyn pulled up on us, and she bought her boo thing. RJ Jen, right?
Yeah, RJ Jen.
RJ Jen.
RJ
Cool
Jen.
dude though. I pick up on vibes as soon as somebody come in. Like, I like people that don't talk a lot. They just talk just enough. they dress nice. They look clean, like they wash their face and brush their teeth. You all right with me, my brother? You all right with me?
Like people that don't.
Because he
What?
like people like that.
talks
You
so
talk
much.
so much though.
He wants people
Oh
that's not gonna
yeah.
overtalk
I
him.
don't want people that's gonna
He
overtalk
don't want
me.
to be overtalked.
But even that though,
He don't want to be over nothing.
he look clean. That's the thing, and because I've been meeting a lot of people here lately, and they come up and they talk, and they be cool, but they be dusty. And I'm not one to judge. But if you just look like your face just look real oily and you got like a whole bunch of blackheads, I'd be like, man, why didn't you pop them? Like you had, because as soon as I get them, I like to
We
pop
got our own Charlemagne.
them. You know what I mean?
Charlemagne that got his skin together.
What you want?
He said, fuck you if you ain't got your skin together.
I will say the darker the better. The skin, flawless.
I mean,
Yeah,
acne does seem to appear on the slider skin
It sure
first.
does.
I got freckles. I ain't got acne.
Hold on, we back.
We got a little-
Dark skins is back. But you know, we normally have everything put together, but we was running a little bit late because we had to move areas. You know what I'm saying? But I hope we made everything comfortable for y'all. We had to order some pizza
Cause we gon' feed
you know what I
y'all.
mean? Regardless. So.
Louis.
I'm a mama. We gon' feed y'all, babies.
So, Airyn told me, you know, that you into the music thing.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I've been doing the music thing for a while now, me and Chuck. So tell us about that, like, because every artist got a reason why they do it. Some people it's just to shine. Some people it's they really got the passion for it. So what is it for RJ?
Well, so like I've been into music since I was a little kid. You know, I'm originally from here, Middletown as well.
Moneytown.
Yeah. So my mom.
That's what we gotta get into.
Yeah. So my mom, she used to play everything. When I mean everything, I mean like literally everything: country, jazz, funk, all that. So like. So I just been musically inclined since I was a little kid. So like, I always wanted to do music, but it ain't hit my mind because I was just playing ball or whatever. But like at 13, I wanted to do music. But you know, like I want to say 2020, I was taking a chance to actually do that. But then like I ain't really started. Like I wrote one song, which is my very first song, Smeagol, and I ain't really, you know, like recorded it or anything. I forgot all about it until like. 2 years ago in 2021, that's when I started rapping. So my brother, you know, I was like, you know, I'm about to start rapping. I'm like, I'm about to just, you know, take that foot and do it. He was like, oh, okay, all right. So like, that's one of my motivations, and my mom's one of my motivations, cause like, you know, now the influence of me doing like the type of music that I do, which is New York drill. So like, a lot of people, when they think of New York drill, they think of Pop Smoke, but he started everything, but it's more artist than just that, you know what I'm saying? Right. So Pop Smoke's one of my influences, but like the number one influence that I had was the rapper Ron Suno. I don't know if y'all hip to the Weave Challenge back in 2018 when the nigga was like, weave, like leaning back and
Don't
shit.
try to act like we old. Like we know.
Nah, I
we
mean, like,
child.
I ain't trying to say that like that, but like a lot of people, they don't be keeping up with the trends and everything like that. So,
But no,
like,
yeah, we know what you're talking about.
yeah, nah, but he was a comedian at first. So,
Right.
like, the backstory with him was, he started rapping at 13 and shit. So, like, he already had music out, but he did a smart thing, and basically he focused on the comedian skit. So, like, I guess he was fucking, like, playing around or whatever, and, he's like, I'm about to take this comedian skit to the top. So, like, he gained, like, 500,000 followers in, like, months. Mm-hmm. And then, like, once he got to, like, 1 million or so, like, he just dropped a #1 hit called Pinocchio. And then from there, he just went up. So, I'm like, oh, okay, like.
It's lit.
Yeah.
I know what I
see
need to do.
it is. Yeah. Like, but I'm a goofy person, you feel me? Like, right now, like, as y'all see me, like, I'm quiet or whatever. But, like, once I get comfortable, like, I'm a goofy person or whatever, So, like.
We real goofy at the cookout.
Yeah, so.
You try to be.
But yeah, like so, I got 6 songs out. One of them is a feature. A lot of people ask me like, why did I do New York drill? Real reason is because like, like growing up, I used to listen to a lot of New York artists like Jay-Z, Nas, Wu-Tang, Busta Rhymes, and all them. So like I just been infatuated with that culture for so long. So like. I feel like everybody like here in Ohio, like in the music scene, like they try to go after like Lil Durk and like Young Boy and all them. Right. So like like everybody listen to them. Like that's 90% of the people here. Like I listen to them.
Talking about language, you see I'm over here glowing right now.
Yeah,
right
so
now,
like
man.
I'm not one of those.
That's the shit I listen to.
I'm about to say, but me, like that shit. I don't know what it is.
No
but
disrespect to them.
Like no disrespect to them. You feel me? Like they good artists, but it's just like they shit ain't popping to me. You know what I'm saying? So like I'm just like, what? I need to be different. And everybody else was just like, doing that. And like honestly, like I feel like I'm the only person in Ohio like doing New York drill. Like I ain't really heard anybody honestly doing like what I'm doing. So like like it's just fitted me. So I'm like, okay, bet I'm about to keep this up type shit. So like anytime that they hear any type of New York stuff, they think it's me. Like, and it's a good feeling honestly because I stand out from the rest.
Right.
So what was like the first song that you heard that was like that made you just be like, all right, this is what I want to do?
So I say the first song would be called Lefty by Ron Suno. So like I got a friend that live in the Bronx. She was like, you hip to Ron Suno? I'm like, nah, who is that? So the first time she sent me the song, I ain't gonna lie to you. Like I looked at it and heard the beat, I was like, man, I ain't fucking with this shit. Like, and I'm gonna be honest too, like I really wasn't fucking with it at first because I didn't know what it was, Right. But like I'm such of an open-minded person. I'm like, I gotta give it a listen because she did send it to me. But like at the time, shit, I was listening to like Blueface and Sada Baby and shit like that. Yeah, so like I was in my own different wave type shit. So like so when I heard Lefty, I'm like, okay, like this shit. I'm like, let me do more research. Like let me hear what the fuck he got to, like let me hear all his work and shit. Like so I heard Pinocchio. Pinocchio was cool, but the one song that got me was really Spider-Man. Like. The way that the beat was, the way that his flow was, I'm like, ooh, shit, okay, like, I really fuck with this. Like, this is an inspiration. I want to do this shit. And then, like, from there, like, all it takes is one person and you just find out a whole bunch of other people. Like, because I'm influenced by a lot of rappers, like, up in the New York scene. So, like, I learn from every last one of them. Like, I like to learn shit, you feel me? Even though I like to be a teacher at times, but 100% of the time, I like to learn shit for real.
Right.
So
y'all
forever student.
Y'all get there because he got a lot of them.
I got a lot of them drill beats.
Yeah, and they nice.
I got them tucked away. Nobody really rap to him. So I got them tucked away.
You found the right one.
He ready to get ready.
So you hip to because when I listen to drill, like you said, I always think of Pop Smoke. Mm-hmm. You think of Fabio.
Oh yeah.
But I've been hearing like a lot of this dude named Dusty Locane.
That's my nigga.
Oh,
That's my nigga.
Yeah.
Man. He locked up right now.
Okay.
So
I got hip to him on accident by my girl. She was always listening to this song, like the deep end song he did.
No, the deep end song, that's
that ain't him?
That's Sleepy Hollow. Rolling Controlling is Dusty Locane.
Okay, Rolling Controlling. Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Because at first when I heard him, I'm like, I seen he had a video, he was in Cali, and I'm like, Is he from Cali? Then I'm like,
Yeah, nah. So that was Rolling Controlling Part 2. I know exactly
Okay,
what song that is.
okay.
So like Don Dusty Controlling.
And then Sleepy
Picture
Hollow.
Me.
I like Sleepy Hollow.
Yeah, Chef G's and
Yeah.
all them niggas, man.
Yeah. You see, the thing is around here you really can't come up on them unless you like a satellite radio.
Yeah, that's
Because they not gonna play it on just a regular radio
Yeah, nah.
stations.
The
You know what I'm
underground
saying?
shit,
So-
yeah.
Yeah, luckily I found a New York native that showed me that shit. So like that's how I even got into all that shit.
Right.
Cause like of course I was listening to Busta Rhymes and Jay-Z and all them like Wu-Tang. So like I was listening to the old New York shit. I didn't even know the New York shit was popping like in the present day type shit. You feel me? So,
Right.
We still. I mean, it's Buffalo, but we listen to the whole Griselda gang. We still listen to like Nas's new project's been dope.
Yeah.
Ghostface and Raekwon, some of me and Chuck's like
Yeah,
favorite rappers
yeah.
besides Jay-Z. You know what
Raekwon
I'm
is
saying?
chef.
And we was just talking about Busta the other day, how he got the best video ever created ever.
Yeah,
And that's the
Put your hands where my eyes can see.
You youngsters, if y'all ain't never seen that video, Airyn,
I've seen it.
Jordan,
Do a whole coming
Jordan?
to America vibe.
Talking about
you had a rebirth, you young girl now.
Right.
I've seen that.
Yeah, nah. A lot of people sleep on Busta. I think he's so lyrical, man. Like the song "Abandoned Shit." That's my favorite song by him.
Busta nice.
Yeah, and he has the best vocal control ever to me. Like he's the
Oh,
type
yeah.
of dude that can ha 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 and then just get low.
Yeah.
All in one track. You know what I'm
Nah,
saying?
like-
Like the voice control. Like
Yeah, nah, man. Busta's special, man. A lot of people sleep on him.
Yeah.
So if you could think of anybody that's like a bus, nobody coming up that's like a bus that you can be like, oh, he's like that. The voice
Busta,
control.
He one of
He can
he
switch
one
it
of
up the
one.
flow. He can go fast,
I
go
mean,
slow.
Yeah, you
go-
got some similarity, people,
Who
but
though?
he one
I
of
was
one,
just
though.
telling my son that can't nobody touch us. None of these young rappers can touch us.
Oh, man.
Like anybody lyrical from here, from the generation now.
Any generation.
I really don't know.
Any
I don't think
generation.
so.
Honestly,
Now I think about it.
and it's gonna sound crazy, but y'all know who Tyler the Creator is, right?
Yeah.
I feel like he can match his energy type
Yeah.
shit.
If he tried,
he
yeah,
can.
you're right,
Like,
right. If
He
put the
kind of
energy
remind
in.
me of like a black Eminem, if that
Yeah.
makes sense.
Okay.
In
You
a
know what I'm
way.
saying?
Okay.
Like this, his what you say, what he talk about, like you know what I mean? Because Eminem say some outlandish shit.
Right.
You know what I mean? He is like he the only dude I ever know talking about. He
But
wanna
he's
kill
still-
his wife. You know what I'm saying?
But
Fuck his
nah.
mama. You know what I'm saying?
It's so crazy. Like with Tyler, like he remind me of Busta Rhymes, like a modern day Busta Rhymes, because like he stays to it, like he's himself type shit. That's what
Right.
Buster was type shit. So that's why I said that. But also like I can see a little bit of Eminem. I can see what you're talking about. But like man, like I listened to him like from the time that he came out, which was like 2011. I was like in 7th grade, so like that was my first rapper that I actually got into that I fuck with. Everybody,
Oh,
Make me feel you. Oh,
Y'all
man.
make me feel
Said
old. Makes me feel
2011.
experienced.
Man, that's
So-
crazy.
Makes me feel
That's
experienced.
crazy.
Everybody-
I was 7 years out of high school.
everybody was looking at me like, why the fuck did you listen to this weird ass
Right,
nigga? I'm like, I
right.
see potential in this nigga. Like this nigga gonna win a Grammy.
Different.
Like this nigga different type shit. You feel me? And everybody. So when he won the Grammy for I want to say the last album he came out with, which was Call Me If You Get Lost.
Yeah.
Like that album's fire. Like,
Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah.
man, everybody looked at me and they was like, bro, what the fuck? How did you know? I'm like, bro, because I knew from the first time that I listened to this nigga was gonna be great. Like, because even though he came out with some weird shit, he
was
eating
genuine.
roaches and shit like
Right.
that. Like, the nigga was just, you feel me? My mom was like, why the fuck is you listening to
Right.
him? Like, you don't need to be listening to him. What happened to the...
Right.
I'm like, nah, mom. I was like, I gotta find my own wave. I said, I can't join everybody's wave. So, like, yeah, nah, that's the number one. He also another inspiration. Like, a lot of people gonna be shocked that I even said that because, like, that's a whole different person
Right.
compared to me. Like,
Yeah, you gotta
But it's about being genuine
yeah,
and authentic.
being authentic.
Yeah.
Like you gotta respect authentic. I can't even say the word.
Authentic.
Oh, yeah,
There you
authentic.
go. There you go. But yeah, you gotta respect that.
yeah, and that's what I try to do. Like, a lot of people, they be like, so, man, bro, like, you sound like... Because my very first song, Smeagol, like, everybody that heard it, that listened to Pop Smoke, they like, man, you sound like Pop. I said, no. I said, I do not sound like him. I'm like, his voice is way deeper than mine. I said, don't get me wrong. I probably use the same effects as him, which is the double voice effect. Like, but a lot of people use that shit,
Right.
you know? So, like, But I guess the way I just flowed on it, but I
I was
actually
about to say, you can sound like Pop.
You like pop?
You like pop?
Oh, yeah, you like pop. I remember
you
you
mean?
always talk about pop.
Yeah, nah,
you
but-
always
Supposed
like
to
pop.
be Mom.
That nigga was 22.
I'm still mourning.
yeah, that's 20. He a year younger
He
than
was
me.
20.
That nigga
He
was
younger
young.
than me.
He was like 20.
Yeah.
Man, that was
Yeah,
crazy.
you're right. Damn
That
right.
was
That,
Damn
that little
right.
growl, that was all
Yeah,
grown
nah.
man. He might have been 20 in
Yeah, nah, he-
physical years, but spiritually,
You want to fuck with the
Yeah.
woo, huh?
spiritually, oh my God, spiritually, he was grown.
Yeah, but I guess one song that I listened to, the song was called Hawkle. That's one of my favorite songs by Pop Smoke. I listened to the flow and I'm like, damn, like I actually did this nigga's flow and I didn't even think about doing it. Like it was just, but a lot of people don't know. Like Smeagol was like literally an experiment. Like when I finished it, I'm like, I'm about to just go ahead and drop this shit because I was proud of myself type shit. But like I'm gonna actually redo it and then like put it like on my first mixtape. The newer version, but I'm gonna still put the OG version on there because that's what everybody likes. Smeagol.
So is it streaming yet? Are you streaming it or you ain't got to that state yet? That stage?
No, it's all my music is streaming. Just besides the new version of Smeagol, I ain't even went to record it yet. So like everything's still the same. It's OG, but
When we find out Smart coming,
Cause one thing I can tell you is that like a lot of young cats. I mean, it's cool to just do it and then just put it on SoundCloud, but get with some of these places that's distributing your music for you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, like United Masters
all
and
that,
DistroKid. I'm on both of them.
Because it's some guys that come to our studio and they'll be like, "Yeah, I'm gonna put this on my SoundCloud." I'm like, "Man, you need to put it in the stream."
Yeah,
Because you know it might hit the right person, and then they might share it, and you getting all these streams, and then you getting some bread quarterly. You know what I mean?
Because like I checked on Google just to be curious. Like when you type in RJ Jen, like I pop up on Google and shit. So like.
Facts.
Yeah, nah, so like,
Facts. You'll be everywhere.
Yeah.
look at you. And who's sitting to your right?
That's my boo thing.
It's your boo thing.
Nah, I ain't gonna say boo thing. It's my wife for real.
Okay,
It's
then.
your
All right,
wife. I know that's
then.
right. Speak that into existence. Don't give me a little young nigga. They gonna be talking crazy. They say what you want us hear. No. So we got Airyn back.
Yes.
Family.
What's up?
Round 2.
Round 2.
You weren't here the first time.
Right, you want to hear the
Well,
first
that's why I'm
time.
trying to jump in. I'm about to go humper. What you mean?
She will too. So.
Crazy.
So that's your boo thing.
Mm-hmm.
But she ain't even like you his arm candy, because you is all you in your own right.
Absolutely.
So tell me. So wait, but before I get there, your mama's from Middletown.
Yeah, I'm from Middletown too.
born in
I was born here too.
He was born here.
Yeah, like my whole family here. Like
He was raised in Dayton, though.
Shout him out.
I went to school with your uncle.
Tyrone or Jonathan?
Jonathan. He was
Last
in the same
name?
grade.
Yeah.
Claiming it.
Jonathan Jennings.
Yeah.
Jenny,
Shout out Jonathan Jennings.
Yeah, I'm a Jenny.
Now your mom, I remember your mom back in the day.
Yeah.
She was a heavy hitter. I remember your mom back in the day. And so, where you been though?
I mean, I've been in DYT like
Dayton.
since I was 9.
Yeah, because I'm like, I ain't seen you, but I ain't really been here.
But it's dope that he say he from Middletown.
Yeah,
Because it's been times where I ain't even gonna get started on her.
I mean, I'm a twin.
It's been
I would
times.
never say I was from Dayton. My brother and my son is from Dayton. I'm sorry, but I've never
Okay.
said I was
So
from
you
Dayton.
claim Moneytown
I do.
all day.
I say I'm from Middletown, but I live in
Yeah, when
Dayton.
they get the same.
I was like, 'cause I got
Okay.
cousins, like
We
my
on the
little
same
cousin
page.
Every
Airyn.
day.
We on the
She's
same
like,
page.
DYT.
Yeah, when they
so
get
outside.
when they get to saying all these Dayton niggas, I'm like, I'm from Middletown. I don't know what y'all niggas talking about.
I ain't on that way.
Because it's just cooler, right?
Yeah, nah. And it's like
Middletown is so small.
It's just cooler.
yeah, cause
Middletown is way cooler than Dayton.
No, I love Dayton. I love
I
Dayton.
do too.
I love
I
the
do
whole
too.
tri-state area.
Ohio.
Right. Facts.
The whole tri-state
Ohio.
area ain't no
But let
problem
me
over
finish.
here.
Go get back to what you was saying.
But I love your mama and your mama's mama. But
Yes.
I want her to be able to stand on her own. Like,
Sorry, it's my
yeah,
family.
right. So tell us about you.
Well, I'm from here.
Where's
I've only
here?
lived in Dayton as an adult, really, but you know that. I dance, but I graduated college with my dancing money, so I did.
Oh, that's why she said I dance, but I got a degree.
Yeah, basically.
That's what I love to hear.
Just been put up with my nigga.
So let's get into it.
Okay.
Here we go.
You're a dancer. How long you been dancing?
Since I was 20.
And that
28.
is
8 years.
I'm about to say, dang, we just proud of our age, sis.
Absolutely. 8
The
years.
older we get, the better we get. We like wine.
Yes.
Slurp a set.
That's right.
So you've been dancing for 8 years, and you love it.
I used to love it.
But
I like it. Fast money. You get used to it.
What's next?
I think nobody love it.
It's fast money. It's the fast money is what you love. It's the fast money. Getting cute, getting dolled up, going to dance, that's fun. It's a fun job, but
You got your girls. Y'all click.
no, I click with promoters and owners.
Okay.
The people that's gonna bring me the revenue.
All right.
That's gonna have me up on the stage with the big people. So
So you've been dancing for 8 years. And that is your main job, full-time
No.
job? What else?
I work at an urgent care. So that's
So
my
tell us
main
about
job.
that. So tell us about managing dancing and a full-time job.
So I only dance when I feel like it really. Like, oh, I can make a couple extra dollars. So I don't have to spend it on my check. I'm gonna go dance. Or just to have, just extra revenue. It's just an extra source of income. I feel like everybody should have more than one source of income, period.
Yes, millionaires
So-
have at least 7.
Yeah, so I feel like going to dance when I feel like it is just the move now because I have a career. So I work at an urgent care 5 days a week.
All right.
Paid holidays off and weekends off.
So the dancing money is the extra money.
Literally extra money, yeah.
So we got us a whole industry couple here. You dancing to the songs, he writing and rapping the songs. So how long y'all been together?
So,
Look, I'm looking at him saying.
so all right. So I'm about to go into details about it. So like, we
shit.
officially like November, cause like we always been friends. Like, cause truth be told, like our moms went to school together. Like
Our moms is the same
Yeah.
age. They grew up together.
literally grew up together, like literally. So I met her in 2021. I didn't even know about her, so I knew about her brother and sister. So like when I seen her, she looked. I ain't know Roz had a son.
No, I said, who the fuck is that,
Yeah,
mom?
well,
Right, because I didn't know Ross had a son.
But she did say that. But like, she's like, I didn't know Roz had a son.
Yeah, I would've
and I
never
looked at her mom. I said, I didn't know you had an older daughter. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah. He thought it was just Bubby and Caitlin.
Yeah, like literally. So
Really? Oh, wow, okay.
yeah, so we from there we've been friends or whatever. So like at the time when I met her, I was in a relationship. So but how it went though. Yeah, so skirt. I'm about to get into it.
That.
So like at the time, like you feel me, I'm like, okay, like I ain't about to sugarcoat nothing. Like if a motherfucker pretty, a motherfucker pretty. You know what I'm saying? So like I'm like, okay, she pretty, but
She cute.
yeah,
Alright.
beautiful. So but like I'm like, no, but I'm in a relationship. You know what I'm saying? So like at the time, like my relationship was cool, but like later on down the line when my relationship started going downhill and shit, you feel me? Like I just. I told her about how I felt and shit. Like I forgot what I said, but I think she still got the same.
I screenshot it.
Yeah, I think.
No, I'm just like,
You ain't gonna forget.
Yeah,
I remember what he said.
Yeah, nah, she got that shit.
He
screenshotted.
said, "Hey, shorty, some. I think you're very beautiful, and one day you're gonna be my wife."
I know that's right.
Some
You
shit like
claim
that.
it,
So.
put it in the
Yeah,
atmosphere.
cause like so like.
Hold on, before you go any further, how did? Because I'm a nosy nigga.
I'm like,
How did
That's cool.
I'm going to say it why was the relationship?
Give him some time.
I'm like, boo,
Why
bit quiet.
was the
man.
relationship
Boo, bit
going
more
down?
quiet than observant. He ain't put his 2 cents in.
Why
How
was
did
the
you? How did
Go
you
ahead.
get out of the other relationship? That's
Right.
what I
Right.
need to know.
Wait. Let me clear something up. We were always platonic while he was in that relationship.
Yeah, so
He would just vent to me about stuff, and it wouldn't even pertain to her, just life. And we would just converse as friends. We were always
She
platonic.
would only send you twerk videos.
No, he was my
Never.
close friend seeing that.
Yeah, so like
Oh, okay.
I didn't know about that till she put me in the close friends. So then I'm like, okay, and then she was like, I dance. I'm like, I kind of figured that, but it didn't
You
bother me.
figured
like,
that
I
because
don't
why?
care.
Why'd you
Yeah.
figure it? Because she's beautiful? Because she got a body? Why'd you
Nah,
figure it?
because like I seen her in the
man.
video dancing, so I'm like, okay, she a dancer. You feel me?
Oh,
Because
okay,
like
okay,
at
okay.
first, like when I seen her, I don't. I don't be like, oh, she a dancer like to anybody. It's like, okay, she a nice young lady.
She can stay on beat.
I'm like, she a nice young lady. She got a career or whatever. You feel me? Like that was the last thing I thought. I was like, oh, okay, well.
Hold on, you trying to let him curve the question?
But no,
so how did you get out? Did you call like, hey, I ain't coming home?
No, it wasn't
you
like
ain't
that.
heard something about your relationship.
No, it wasn't like that, man. It was just like everything was cool, but it was just like, man, at the time, like who I was dating, they was.
Who was she? Shout him out.
No, you don't.
No, ma'am.
No, you don't.
I be trying to maintain our security.
This ain't the messy cookout.
I be trying to maintain we secure as fuck.
We are very
different.
secure,
It's
but
different.
she's
It's different with
absolute.
Jordan here. It's different.
Yeah,
Crazy.
I love it.
Nice.
You love her?
I love you,
Oh.
girl.
Yeah.
Edit that part out.
Right, edit it out.
Nah, we leaving
No,
this.
I'm about to say you love me, you love her.
We
You
leaving
love
this.
the girlfriend.
Go ahead.
The
RJ.
girlfriend too.
I don't know her. I love you.
Okay.
I'll tell you, RJ.
I ain't trying to be messy.
Nah,
I'm just like,
it's
I
all
want to
good.
shout out who we can shout out.
But so like she was younger than me, so like I met her in 2020, and like we
Younger
was,
than you? Damn, she in elementary school?
Nah, she was younger than me by 3 years. So like when I met her, she was graduating high school and shit. Like, everything was cool in the first few months, and like when it's first them first few months, like them first 6 months is basically you testing like each other type.
That's
shit.
the honeymoon stage.
Yeah, it's like the honeymoon stage, and then shit gets serious after then. Like, so like I remember the
Did
first.
you fart in front of her?
I mean, shit,
I do that the first
I
couple.
just want, that means it's real if you farting.
Did you?
Yeah, I did. I ain't gonna.
How long
lie
did it
to
take you to do that?
Shit, I told her I was like, I gotta fart, like shit.
Yeah, we was farting in front of each other since fucking.
Day one, right?
Yeah,
That's
for
how you
real,
know.
like.
Yeah, nah, like
Fart
you feel
contest.
me?
He be at the door when I be shit. I don't even know what he's talking about.
But yeah, nah, like like everything was cool, but when we got into those first arguments, man, it was just like I was like, damn, like, and then arguments back to back, like. She just felt like, cause she went through some shit. I ain't gonna put her business out there because like that's her personal business. But like she went through some shit and she felt the need like to just be on guard. And I told her like, you don't have to be on guard with me like that. You feel me? Cause like I understand, like I'm there or whatever. Like I'm a genuine person. I genuinely want to love you type shit. So like, man. So when shit went downhill, like. It was just getting bad to the point we was always arguing, and then we wasn't seeing eye to eye, and then she kept listening to her friends and shit like that. Like, cause I feel like what broke us up was the simple fact of she, like when it's a relationship, it's only two of y'all. Like, don't let nobody in that circle. And I feel like, cause I did the same thing, but then I eventually stopped. You know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't mentioned anything about that, but she just kept going. So like, everything was just. Like literally chaos for real.
So it was already
I always say, man, it's like.
So it was already tumultuous.
Yeah, cause like.
And you had.
Then you had outside parties.
Outside.
Trying to influence y'all.
I'm not even. You talking about me? You talking about me?
What you
Okay.
I'm talking about like you got her friends trying to tell her how to dictate what she should do with him.
And then the thing about it
that's why I always say it's the Genuine song. It ain't none of your friends' business. Ain't none of your friends. You know what I'm saying? Ain't none of that.
Whoever broke Mal's heart.
It ain't.
But it really truth is, it really isn't though. Because at the end of the day, like y'all the one that's building the empire.
Yeah, and y'all the ones that gotta live with or stay with each other or be with each other. Like it ain't none of that.
Because at the end of the day, her friends was fake towards her.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
but y'all were the relationship was over.
Yeah, so like
basically, so it wasn't like she came in and messed up a happy home.
I ain't coming shit. He added me and was in my shit.
Yeah.
And I was single.
You were like, it's
and
over.
I was single.
Nah, it like cause she was like I needed time to myself and like I'm like the way how it went cause I'm like man I'm like all right bet like so I'm like okay I won't come around or anything like that but I'll text you so when I was texting her she wasn't texting me back so in my eyes I'm like okay you either doing one or two things you either just doing you or you just fucking on another nigga and like
or she could be asleep.
But
be for real.
But at the same time in the generation, like
I'm trying to protect myself, sis. Or she could be asleep.
But either way, like she said, she was asleep because at the time we was sharing locations, and she eventually stopped sharing her location, so I stopped sharing my location.
She being sneaky.
She was being sneaky.
So at the same time, like I ain't put it past her or whatever. So eventually, when when shit just came to do, I just finally was like, you know what, fuck it. Like at
I
this
got
point,
me a big booty bitch over here ready to
But at the time,
Wait, that ain't how it went though.
But it ain't how it went though.
That is not how it went.
I was doing me at the time. You know what I'm saying?
Not even that. That is not how it went. I told this man no multiple times.
Yeah, and then on top of that, she did tell me no though. Like not to I don't want to forget to leave that out, but she did tell me no. Like I don't know. Still to this day, I don't even know how like this is even a thing.
Yeah, we
She
together.
still above her head.
man.
That ice
No,
storm.
it's just
That ice
shit.
storm.
Like if you see something you like, you just don't give up.
No, but
That's all it
persistence is impressive.
Look at
It
Yo
is
Gotti.
impressive.
Look at Yo Gotti right now.
Right, yes,
He's the perfect example. You know what I'm saying?
But that's
6
not,
years.
Yeah.
6 years.
I wasn't fighting for that.
6 years.
Literally, like.
But I'm not saying that to say nothing. If she want to be my best friend, we can kick it. But
So like she did say no, and I'm like, you know me, I'm like, hey, it ain't nothing but a number for real. Like,
It wasn't just the age. Our parents is real close, all type of
and
shit.
then
So
that
I just
too.
didn't know. I'm like, is we supposed to be cousins or something? I didn't know. You know me. I gotta be careful. It's Middletown.
But you know how that shit
Let's do it
goes.
once
You
and
know how the
three.
black people be
That
like,
shit
oh,
works with
yeah, I went to school with her mom, so y'all cousins.
Right,
I ain't
right.
trying
That's
to,
what
like,
my mom was on
me,
that.
I ain't trying to hear none of that shit. 'Cause if we ain't blood or married, then that's different.
We didn't know each other. You know, he knew my brother and my sister, and I knew his mom, and he knew my mom, but we didn't ever cross paths.
Yeah, so like.
Until my brother's graduation party. And then I'm like, who the fuck is that in the corner? He high as hell, just bopping. I'm like, you want a shot? He like, yeah. And then after that, we kind of just started communicating.
So was
and-
it
He said he was in there. He
genuine?
said he was in there corner bopping. You was on your
Yeah,
getting
and I was
sturdy.
like, who the fuck
Was
is
you
that?
I ain't gonna lie to you. I ain't gonna lie.
He was
sitting
just
against the
chilling,
wall. I was
mellow,
just chilling.
quiet.
I only knew like a few people there. That's it.
He
So,
was quiet as fuck. He was only talking to my brother and sister. So I'm like, who the
Yeah.
fuck is that nigga, mom? She's like, that's Roz's son. I said, she got a kid? And so that's when I was like, you want a shot? He like, yeah. And then we got to chopping it up. And, you know, we just became friends after that. We've always literally been friends.
And this was what year? Can you recall?
a year ago.
A year ago.
No, 2 years ago.
2 years ago.
Oh,
Yeah.
2021.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
2023 now.
All right,
Right, 2
right.
years ago.
Already.
So y'all kicked it at the graduation party.
Yeah, and then we were just
graduation party. No, I'm just trying to get the
looking at me for?
and then
Look at me. They
we
talking
remained
about.
like close through the months, through the times, but we started hanging out at the end of this summer that just passed.
Yeah.
That's when we started hanging out. But we were just hanging out platonically.
Yeah, nah.
like kicking it.
Yeah, just kicking
Yeah.
it. That's it.
Like
You
you
was
dance
going to my son's
music,
football games with
I
me.
make music. Let's just kick it.
We were just
Yeah.
it wasn't even that. We
It
were just
wasn't
hanging
even that.
out.
We were just hanging out. Like,
Literally just hanging out.
Literally, like.
He was coming to my son's football games with me. We were just hanging out.
Yeah.
Going to Sun's football game.
Drinking
Hang
together,
You was
kicking
playing.
it.
You was plotting.
He
I
was
hang out.
You popping
I
up
ain't gonna
at
lie
Sun's.
to you.
You
One thing
popping up
about
at
me.
Sun's football game.
One thing about me, I ain't gonna plot. I'm just a genuine person.
But I'm saying you go to all
good
Suns.
niggas
I
out
ain't seen you
here
at my
hanging out.
son's football
So,
game.
Jordan, it's good
let me
niggas
get
out
on
here,
that.
Jordan.
So let me
I'm
get
just
on that.
saying,
So
it
let me
was-
get
it
on
was
how I met her
planned.
son. So like I was high as hell when I was drunk. I think at the time they had like chicken and shit. So I was fucking that chicken up. I ain't gonna lie, that chicken was good.
Slopping on the bones.
So I washed my hands and he popped up behind me. He was like, "What's up?"
dapped him up.
I said. I looked at him. I'm like, this nigga grown for real. Like, so at the time when I met him, I think he was like, how old was he in 2021? Like
8.
So he was 8 years old. So I'm like, oh, what's up, man? Like, you know. So I'm thinking it's like her mom's like niece or anything, or just like, you know, like little cousin or anything. I didn't know it was her son until like, you know, I added on social media. I'm like, damn, that's her son. Like, oh shit. Like,
Oh shit! He said you eating them chicken like I eat the chicken.
man, so he wanted to dap me up with my hands whip. I'm like, you know, hold on, let me wash my hands, dry my hands off, you know, and you know, since then we just been locked in ever since then. So like when I came back around, I'm like, you remember me? He was like, he's like a little bit. I'm like, it's probably because of my hair. I'm like, the way that my hair is, I'm like, you probably don't remember me. So he was like, oh yeah. Then when I finally start coming around, I was like, okay, now I finally remember you. Like, so
He
it
was the
just-
one eating all the drums, and I was trying to get.
But
That's
yeah,
what's
That's
up.
cute.
That's
That's,
what's up.
beautiful,
That's what's up. You
right?
fuck with the kids.
That's
Cause this one little kid, I was talking to my little homeboy the other day with my homegirl's son. He's mad because some new dude she messing with. He told us, man, he don't even play the game. I'm like, damn. You don't like to play the game? Like,
You gotta be able to relate. You gotta be able to
yeah.
relate.
Yeah, for sure. They relate a lot, actually.
Yeah, we literally all three of us relate a lot because we all lost our dads and shit. So like that's one big way that we all relate. But like with him, like I was the only child on my mom's side. On my father's side, I got an older brother that's around her age. But yeah, I was the only child. I was spoiled. I played the game. I was into sports and everything like that. So me and him relate a lot.
That's
Like,
my
you
son.
gonna be me when you grow up.
Basically, that's my son.
Yeah,
like
nah.
he the only child, spoiled, plays sports, he plays football, all that stuff.
Yeah, she texted me earlier today. I guess he was listening to us to some New York drill or whatever.
Cause of him, man.
Yeah.
He bought him a gaming chair for Christmas, and it got like a Bluetooth system in it, so he had it hooked up, listening to New York drill, playing GTA. I'm like, what the fuck?
Oh
Yeah, I pulled his door up. I'm like,
listen. Man, he can get sturdy for hours, man.
my girl gets 30.
He does
Baby,
that.
baby, come show.
Baby,
Come
come
get
show.
Come get 30 real quick.
30 one time.
No.
Leave me
She
alone.
get mad because I be trying to make her do dances. You know, all the
All of them.
That's why I was just upstairs. Like,
He-
why am I still
He
trying to learn how to
literally
floss
treats me
20
like
years
I'm
later?
fucking 6. He's like, Rick, come on up here. Come on up here. Do the dance. Do the dance.
She was doing the
Do
Glorilla.
that
She was doing
Detroit. Do that
Glorilla.
Detroit shit. You know,
What's that Glorilla shit you was doing?
All that Glorilla
She
dance.
was doing that.
I ain't gonna-
I do everything.
I ain't gonna lie, ain't nobody fucking with me on that dance.
Oh, you know I do that
don't
too?
do it. Don't have, please.
That's a whole
Need
other
some more
episode. We're
space.
gonna have a dance competition.
Yeah, ain't nobody
We
fucking
gonna
with me
pop
on that
this
dance.
down the way.
So this summer, y'all connected. You was kicking it with son. You was relating, and y'all decided, let's do this.
No.
No, that ain't how.
That is not how it
It
went.
took a little.
This picture. in
I'm
her
trying.
head.
Look, it's so weird,
It's not
because
that
that's still
simple.
not how it went. It's still not how it went.
So
It's,
how it go?
man, it took. I ain't gonna
I'm
lie.
trying to see how these
Even
industry
then,
couples
all
come
the way
together.
up until the day we were dating, I was still telling him to tell people we were friends.
Yeah.
But
Because it messed up your.
no, I didn't have anybody.
Okay,
but
so-
him. I put him in a friend zone like 3 times. Listen, let me tell you the story.
Tell me.
So we spent every holiday to just pass together on the low. Like we got matching pajama pictures and everything. Never posted them. We've only ever posted the picture of us on New Year's Eve that everybody's seen.
Okay. Yeah.
You know when he asked me to be his girlfriend with the little
Yes,
So
yes.
we
I
had
seen
hella
one y'all was
pictures.
out there. I seen one y'all was out
Yeah.
to eat somewhere.
Yeah.
That was it.
that was it?
And then he
Okay,
had the
okay.
sparkler and it was a
Okay.
plate that said, "Will you be my girlfriend?" on
You had
it.
the leather joint on. I liked it. You had the leather
Yeah.
jacket
And
on.
She
That
was
shit.
like, I've been telling him no.
So
They both had leather on.
So like
Yep,
the
we
shit,
both had
the
leather
shit was
on.
so crazy because how it went, like I was so smooth with it. So I told the little bartender and shit, I'm like, all right, look. So she probably thinking I'm ordering food right now at the moment. So I'm like, look, so I need you to do something special for me. I'm like, I need that carrot cake, and I need you to have like the little caramel drizzle saying, "Will you be my girlfriend?" on there. And he was like, boom, I got you. I was like, I'm a
I had no
Us
idea.
dark skinned
though.
niggas is smooth.
So like,
I had
so like,
hard.
you know, we
about
ate
to
the
find
little
you.
Me
sushi.
too.
We ate our little food.
We
or
were in
whatever.
Liberty Center at Kona Grill. You know, it's like a more upscale
Right,
Japanese
right, right.
place.
Yeah. So,
I do too.
Up top, yeah, you was.
We was at the top.
It was
Okay.
more of a vibe up top. Cause down
Better
low,
vibe at the top.
Down low, she wasn't fucking with it. Like
So she
literally.
was up top.
Yeah, so we was like, let's go up top. So after we got finished eating, I went over to the guy and I'm like, all right, you can go ahead and bring it out. So I don't know what we was talking about. We was talking about some conversating, and then they came back with the little sparkler in the cake. So like they didn't tell me about that shit. So when I looked back, she was like, what the fuck? I
That's the only
I
thing
said,
I
man, what the
said.
fuck is this shit?
It was a sparkler and shit. I'm like, whose birthday is it? Did someone
yeah,
sit at the right
like,
table? Like,
and then they saying Happy New Year and shit. And I'm like, man, what the fuck is going on? So like in my head, I don't know what's going on. And she put the plate down with I said, oh, surprise! Like you feel me? I had to play that shit off.
he ain't know it's gonna be a sparkler. He was
Yeah,
just
nah.
like,
So like when she seen it, she was like, oh my god, like damn, I didn't even know you was. I'm like, shit.
Yeah, I had no
I said the
idea.
sparkler was not my idea. I said I think it was the waiter's idea. So I'm about to tip him real good.
So basically, we spent every holiday just passed together. I want to say Thanksgiving was still kind of platonic.
Yeah.
It was still like, you know, I went to his family's house. He went to mine, you know, with me, and I cooked and stuff. But he was with me and my family. We went to the hookah bar, kicked it out there. My friends came around. Our first holiday is like talking and being like dating, like, you know, more exclusive was Christmas.
Okay.
That's when we had matching pajamas and shit.
It's
Get
real.
pajamas, you know.
You get matching pajamas.
Like
it's real.
exchanging gifts, like, you know, helping me put up the Christmas tree to Christmas music. Like,
I ain't
it
never
was
did
one
that
of them.
before neither, too.
Wrapping gifts for my son. Like, we was on that level at that point. Like, up drinking wine, wrapping gifts. That we was at that point.
Okay.
You know, but Thanksgiving was
That's
so
real.
platonic. It was Halloween is where it started. So Halloween one of my favorite holidays. So we had a good time, you know. But so
y'all did it.
No, not then. It was before that.
So y'all did it. And I'm just wondering when it's
So what happened, okay, we were platonic. What happened was, so he would come over on his off days.
Okay.
He'd be like, I'm off X, Y, and Z, and he'd be like, all right, come over. You know, I'm off on weekends. So he'd come over. We'd drink together. We would just always drink together. But sometimes he'd get too drunk. I'd be like, just sleep over here. The first time he ever slept at my house, he was very respectful. He didn't touch me. He didn't do anything. We just went to bed. The second time.
See, I just don't know if I could be that girl that could be like.
I mean,
nah, we can talk about it. But
Okay.
like,
You want me to like blank out some
touching
shit?
him.
Like, no.
I mean,
The
shit,
second
we
time.
grown.
I know, but I just want you to know what
Jordan
what do you want me to
set
say?
y'all up.
Like, I'm just trying to make sure it's not too much for him. 'Cause
Jordan,
he's drunk.
Jordan set y'all up.
So no, Shirley told me she was gone. So basically, the second time though, we was drunk as fuck, and I'm like, yeah, let's go lay down. I'm drunk though. I'm like, let's go lay down. He like,
Don't
You
forget the
looked
part.
at him like that?
Don't
'Cause
forget
you
the
just
I
part.
said,
She
yeah.
said, let's go lay down.
Nah, so like, don't. So like, before we went to lay down, we was talking.
We was talking about
like,
sex for like an hour.
Yeah, we was
Just
talking about
random,
sex and kids type shit.
But we
like,
were just randomly talking about sex, like with the type of shit we like, just freaky ass shit.
Then it was like,
But
let's go lay down.
no, it wasn't even like that though. It was just like we was talking about shit, and it was like, okay, well, I'm sleepy. Okay, me too. I said, you're not driving home though. Come lay down. So he like, all right, but it wasn't nothing like, oh, we about to
Right,
fuck.
it was no plans,
It was
right.
no plans. So we lay down. He get the rubbing all on my like body. So I'm like, what the
I ain't
fuck?
gonna lie. That moment, like, it was just a cuddle move type shit. Not,
I'm thinking like, why is he cuddling with me and we friends? Like that's what I'm thinking in my head. Like
and it's like, you feel me? I wasn't expecting this shit to happen.
you
like,
did it.
Like
Anyway.
But technically, it was my fault due to the, you know, because I was just like, you know, like shit. I want, you know, I'm drunk. I'm like, fuck
He
it.
ain't never did that. Like he just got the just cuddling with me. I was like,
Yeah,
okay,
like,
period,
and
but-
it just came out. So I'm like, oh shit.
Yeah.
Like,
So y'all cuddling.
yeah.
And then
You
we
behind her.
Yeah.
She felt the heart on the booty.
No, that ain't how it went.
Oh, what happened?
See, Jordan, you finishing up?
She started.
Three.
She started.
No. I took his hand and put it in my nightgown.
So
And then-
Like, touch it.
No, I just put his hand in there.
So like,
Why not?
my
You shouldn't have been
down
rubbing
low.
me. You shouldn't have been rubbing me.
my eyes was closed,
Your
right?
fault.
Shouldn't have been rubbing me.
My eyes was closed, right? So like, I felt something wet on my fingers. So y'all remember that? Y'all remember that that one episode of SpongeBob when fucking Squidward woke up and his eyes got real big? Like that's how it was. Like I'm like,
That was your first time feeling something wet before.
nah,
Cause
I'm like-
babies don't know.
cause like, you feel me? Like,
We have been friends all this time,
Yeah,
and
so,
it
like-
just came to something like that. Like,
so like when my eyes got real big and I looked at her, I'm like,
let's get it cracking. Do what else?
Right.
The
shit,
fuck?
you know. So I'm like, okay. So I'm like, you know what? Fuck it, I'm gonna say shit. I ain't
Take
no
it
girl,
out.
like
Fuck
shit,
it.
you
So-
know, like, and then it just got
So
straight
you became
to
a
it.
real grown man, right?
Oh, beyond that, I thought we was on Pornhub.
The friend
Yeah.
zone was out the friend zone.
No, it
Friend
wasn't.
zone was
The friend
out.
zone was not out the door.
It went out the door.
We had
It went out
sex
the door.
one
Yeah,
time.
one
One
time.
time.
No, don't. No, let me not leave this
He
out.
channeled all that pop though. He was like, ugh. He was like all that. Right, that drill came all up in the.
No, let
It
me
was
say something
all
though.
raw and.
We only did it that one time. Like he clowned though.
And it's
But
so
we
it's
only
so
did
crazy.
Great job.
It's so crazy.
Great job.
It's so crazy
Like,
because
for real.
I think like days before that I posted a status. If y'all know who Ice Spice is, the song Munch and shit, right? So I was
Yes.
I was like, I'm gonna only be a munch for the right one.
I thought he was talking about me.
So
So that's why I put his
just,
hand down there.
I was just,
I wanted to see if it was me.
I was just, you feel me,
You
just
was talking
saying that
shit.
shit. Like
And
I
she
was saying,
claimed it.
but I was being dead ass
Claimed it, I
serious.
claimed
Like
it. I claimed it.
so, then I'm just like, well, time to, you know,
Cause
shit.
y'all young boys like to act like y'all don't know what to do.
Oh, that's a lie. He know
Like
what he
everything
doing.
is gross.
Nah.
Everything is
Oh,
wet,
no.
See,
sticky.
like,
He ain't like that.
When
He
I
not
I'm
was-
like
not
that.
eating nothing.
Oh,
I'm
he's not like that at
touching
all.
nothing.
See, look, like
He ain't like that.
Ain't on that.
19
These
year
young
old.
niggas ain't like that no more.
Hell no. He ain't like that though at
I
all.
ain't on that.
What do you mean they ain't on
Look at him. He got a whole fucking beard. Like, he's not like that.
He
got a juice catcher. He
Right.
got a whole juice
He got a
catcher.
whole, like,
And a
fucking beard.
mustache.
Yeah, okay. Like, what the fuck?
So 19-year-old me,
But I
wasn't on
don't.
that
But
type of
I
time.
don't know. I don't know if the young niggas is sucking toes though. I don't know.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
I would hope.
Yes.
Okay. Because I'm from the old school. My uncle told me. Well, nah, he was on some bullshit.
I remember
I'm gonna say, uncles be on sucking everything.
Yeah, my uncle.
It's always that one
All right,
uncle in the
my
family.
uncle. He talking about some nephew. Yeah. We sucking toes and licking booty holes.
Yeah, nah, it's always that one
I'm
freaky ass
11.
uncle in the family.
I'm 11. Get out my face.
But
I ain't on that
nah.
shit.
But that's right, sucking toes and licking booty holes. I like that.
I mean, well, back then, I'm
Yeah, like,
I'm
younger
my business
me-
myself.
That's the problem. He ain't secure yet.
Younger me, I was like when I was 19, I was a dog ass nigga. I ain't gonna lie to you. Like
What does that mean, dog ass?
Like,
the
not
bark
gonna do
in
all
it?
that.
I'm not gonna do all that. Like you gonna suck me up and I'm gonna get my nut. I'm a dip type shit.
Right.
I was on that type.
That's
of
how
shit.
that's how it usually is with us. Like,
Yeah.
with-
No, he said younger him though, not
The
me.
younger,
Not
I'm saying
Aaron
the
him.
younger us. Yeah, the younger us. Like, man, when I was 19, 20, and
Y'all
stuff
don't
like
know
that,
when you're
I'll be
younger,
like,
you don't
Yeah.
I'm like,
That's
"Ugh."
crazy to me because I was in high school getting that shit, so y'all was not really doing that.
I ain't eat pussy till I was 23.
But that's your problem.
Yeah, nah. So like,
I used to
then
think it
on
was
top of
nasty.
that-
Like, hell no, I ain't eat no pussy.
and then on
I ain't
top of
sucked
that,
dick till I was in my 20s though.
but nah, like, and then on top of that, like, I ain't really like no bitch like that to just be doing that. So like, that's why it didn't really cross my mind. Cause like at the point I was having fun, I'm like, shit, like okay. Cause I had my first time having sex, I was 17, so I'm like, oh shit, this shit. I ain't gonna lie, I went to school the next day. I had this motherfucking glow about me. My niggas was looking at me and shit. They was like, hold on. They said, come sit right here. I'm like, what's going on? I had pajama pants on and shit. You feel me? I was cooling type shit, laid back. They said,
Just walked through the halls floating.
they said, nigga, you got some cutty, did you? I said, yes, sir, I did. Like, and
Yeah.
it was a yeah, so like, it was a good day in practice, all that shit. Like, and niggas was my coach looked at me. He was like, "You good? Like, what's going on?" I'm like, "Shit, it's just a good day. Like, you feel me? Like, it's it's just a good day. I'm ready to practice." And he was like, "Man," he was like, he pulled me to the side. He was like, "Man," he said, "You must have had some pussy or something." Like, like I'm like, man.
So
Said,
that's
man,
how you felt when you got with her. It was like first time all over again. High school, 17.
Was it?
She put her hand down there.
So, like-
I felt that gushy.
So like with me, fucking with my boo thing, like it was like, man,
Quit fucking calling me that, dude.
he said it so like you
I
feel
know.
me. It was a dark skinned nigga thing, like cause
Like,
we good
babe,
for
be
saying
for
that.
real, be for real.
Well, my Bookie, I say that a lot.
Yes, that's
so.
what he calls me, Bookie. I like that better.
So-
Anyways.
I like that too.
Bookie.
Yeah.
Bookie's cute.
So like me, I don't ever try to be no thirsty ass nigga, cause I done seen niggas be, boy, listen.
You wasn't thirsty, you were patient.
Yeah, I was just, you feel me? Cause I'm like, man, I ain't about to be on that. So like when she asked me, she was like, how were you like when like we got finished? I'm like, so I ain't gonna lie to you, like I was just like, damn, like that shit really happened type shit. Like I was still trying to process that shit. Like I was still trying to process that shit because I didn't expect that to happen and I wasn't looking for that shit. You feel me? So it was just like, I'm like, damn, like still to this day I'm still like, shit, I'm starstruck type shit.
But
you
it's
feel me?
happened.
Like yeah, it just happened.
It's real. She's a real person.
No, he says that every week, like, this is just too good to be true. I'm like, oh my gosh.
Yeah,
Santana,
nah,
you're scary.
like literally, cause I told her that I'm like, I'm on
He
the
says it
phone.
every fucking week.
I'm like, man, this shit too good to be true. Like, you ain't plotting on me or something like that. Like, what's going on? Like, you feel me? Cause the females that I've been with, like, I done been cheated on and shit. Like I remember, like, my first girlfriend that I had, she was a white girl. She cheated on me 3 times though. Like, literally.
Trust them kids.
So. Literally, that was already 2 strikes. So I'm like, let me get one more chance type shit. You feel me? So, like, the last white girl, she cheated on me with my homeboy, but I wasn't even mad though, like, cause I wasn't even mad at bro, cause bro thought I was mad at him. I'm like, bro, I ain't even mad at you, bro. I'm like, she a white girl, so like, you feel me? Like, I done been with a white girl that cheated on me 3 times, so I'm good. So at that point, I said deuces, I'm going black, and I ain't never going back, type shit. And I had
We just talked about that earlier.
Like,
once you get some of that black, it'll be different.
yeah.
That's for all races.
Yeah, nah, like literally.
Oh, and then once you get some white, okay.
Nah, like,
No, I mean once they get black.
You're never going back.
yeah, nah, like real shit. Like, I literally sat there I remember the first like 2 years of me talking to like black girls and shit. I'm like, what the fuck was I thinking of? Cause when I was a little kid, I like white girls. I ain't gonna lie to you. Like, motherfuckers be ashamed of that, but I'm just like, I wasn't ashamed. But everybody got their phase and shit.
Yeah, I mean you like what you like.
They
and
was
it's
different.
Right.
Like you gotta think. Like we ain't really see white girls till middle school for us. Like for real. Like
you
high
didn't have
school.
them in elementary
We didn't have them. McKinley, hell no. He probably had like maybe a couple
just
white
had
girls.
all our
Hell no, Chad
Hell
That's
no.
what he's saying. I just had y'all. That's how he feel.
Like,
Man, shut up.
it was shit, and it was just like, you feel me? I'm like, you know, like watching certain movies like Megan Fox, she bad as fuck type shit. Like it was some bad, it's some bad white girls, you know.
Oh,
So
yeah,
I'm
facts.
like, damn. But then what was fucking me up was like, okay, like I'm seeing a black girl, I'm like, damn, they got some fat asses, but why ain't these white girls got no fat asses type shit?
But they
You
got
feel
them
me?
now.
But like now they got them type shit. You feel me? But like I'm not even on that state no more type shit. You feel me? Like back then. Well,
Flatties or baddies.
I'd rather have a girl with a fat ass than big ass titties. Like that's just me
So
personally.
you an ass man.
Yeah, I'm an ass man.
And not a titty man.
Yeah, nah.
So I'm gonna keep it. I'm gonna keep us on topic. Okay. Industry couples. So y'all started dating in October. I mean, you started dating last year.
We started dating in November though.
Yeah, November.
If you had the nasty in October.
Yes.
We clapped him up. You was
Yeah,
like,
he was dope. But let me tell you what I did. Let me tell you.
did a damn
Jordan,
thing.
so you guys, let me tell you what I did. I said we can never do this again.
Because.
And he was like, wow. For real, we can never do
You
this
told me
again.
it was a rap? After
Because
that?
you were
was
like,
out.
we too
Because
close,
they were
we too
friends.
cool, we
They were friends. They
friends.
won't break the friend zone.
We can never do this again.
It
So,
sucks losing a friend.
you
It
know,
does.
it does.
It
Really
does.
bad.
But ain't no
really bad.
like
A
a
good
friend that can
genuine
fuck.
friend, it sucks to lose a good
So I
genuine
told him
friend.
like we
I feel
can't
it.
do this again. So my son's birthday party rolls around. He helps me. He goes and gets like the balloons, the cake, and everything. We're running around doing everything together for the game truck. And at his party, I just started feeling different. Like I like this nigga a little bit. He looked really nice today. I don't know what it was.
See,
Cause he's showing the fuck up.
Yeah,
The
and
fuck?
he was doing that already. I'm like, if he treats me like this as a friend, I can only imagine how he would treat me as his girlfriend.
and it's like,
So
And he done already put the peenie on it.
That's so beautiful.
and it's
That's
like,
yeah,
man,
that
it's like-
is. That's
It is.
genuine.
That's
That's
genuine.
genuine.
Cause at the party, the theme was red and black, and I'm like, fuck.
he
I
matched
gotta-
me and my son.
I said, fuck,
It
I
was
gotta
so
wear
cute.
red and black, and I don't even like red.
He
I
don't
like
even wear
blue.
red like that. He went and bought a fucking $200 outfit to match us. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm about to fucking cry.
I got a red Nike Tech.
To match me and my son,
Yeah,
literally. So it ain't like he went out and bought no cheap shit. You know what I'm saying? Look at Jordan. She funny.
If you ain't him, fuck out of here. Don't even step. Don't even step. If you ain't coming with no matching fucking Nike tag, don't even fucking step.
Hey. So literally, like, cause at the time my hair was in a 2-strand twist, but it was in like the kamikaze form.
So cute. He has beautiful hair. Y'all can't see it, but he
I
has a
can
really.
tell.
He
I
has
can
a
tell.
good hair. His hair is
Came in here
beautiful.
channeling Pop.
His hair is beautiful.
He trying to
You
get
know,
you.
he
I
has
can tell.
beautiful ass
Yeah.
hair, and it's very long outside the
Ain't
braids. It's
nothing
very
like a
long.
dark skin nigga.
Like, but no, he wears man buns too. So cute.
Dark
Oh,
skin,
yeah.
dark skin, period.
I'm about to
Dark
fight you,
skin
bitch.
people, period, with good hair.
Oh hell no, we ain't about.
Dark
Y'all ain't
skin
about to
people,
just-
period,
just-
with
just-
good hair.
just
I got
FTL.
good hair too. Dark skin
Yeah.
people,
With
period,
good hair is
good
beautiful.
Dark skinned people
Beautiful.
with hair that is
With good
considered
hair.
good. You know how I feel about that good hair shit.
You know
All
what
hair is
my
good.
hair is.
All hair is good.
You know this.
All
Yeah.
hair is good.
Nah, no, it's not.
Like, what is good hair? But he has beautiful hair.
Right. What is good
He's got
hair?
beautiful
But
hair.
but melanin with curls
His hair is beautiful.
There you
pisses
go.
them white folks off, and I love it.
So like she was like red is your color. I said, shit. I was like, I don't even.
But
like
we
red like
clicked
that.
after Keelan's party, and you know we had sex the whole weekend. It was great.
That's all I wanted to hear. That's all I wanted to hear. It was a lot of sex. A lot of sex.
That whole weekend, it was a marathon to like Monday. Friday to Monday. Friday to Monday.
It always be like
Okay.
It always be
It was
like
a
that
fucking
though.
marathon.
It always be like that though. Like once you vibe with
Once
somebody,
the chemistry is there, y'all
and everything
fucking.
There,
Yeah.
The sex is the icing on the cake. It's
Yeah.
Okay, so I got a
Yeah.
question. I got a question.
And
I got a question.
And then that's good too. Y'all
Yeah.
already getting
Yeah.
That's why I want
Y'all
to
can
know.
get
So you
burned.
love sex.
If y'all vibing on a
Sex is
personal
important.
level, that means the
Yes.
physical level gonna be
That just
even
ties the knot.
better.
Sex is important.
Mm-hmm.
Do you like to have sex when you're sad?
Oh, we have sex all the time.
Mad?
Yeah.
All the time.
Okay, I'm just double checking.
I think she's going back to what we talked about.
So we're
Girl.
gonna
okay.
talk about all
Okay.
of it.
I see what you're saying.
So in this couple, right? In this relationship, right? You guys have been together for a few months. You're rapping. You're trying to blow up as a rapper. You are a professional who dances on the side, and you guys are building this empire together, right? With your son. How important is sex?
Our chemistry is more important than sex. We don't have, now that we in a relationship and he always with me, we don't just, we be cool with cuddling and taking showers together and shit.
So when y'all take showers together, y'all don't hunch?
Sometimes.
Yeah, sometimes. It's not, see, like me, I'm not the.
Not every time, but
Jordan,
okay.
Jordan, you is-
So, it's 50-50. Sometimes we have sex in the shower. Sometimes we just take a shower and cuddle.
Yeah.
Cuddling and watching movies is a thing for us.
But you can always cuddle and watch a movie after you have sex.
We do that too, but we just like to, it's more of an affection thing.
It's more of
So
spending
sex
time.
is not.
No, it's more of an affection thing.
It's as long as we satisfy, we're good. If you weren't feeling it, if you had a bad day, but she wanted to have sex,
He's still gonna want to fuck me. He don't give a fuck about no fucking bad day. I told him 1,000 names before and we'll fuck that night. He don't give a shit.
I think Jordan, I think you're gonna be one of the women in your 60s still want to fuck every day.
Oh, I better fuck till I'm 90 until I'm dead. And somebody better start hunching me at my funeral.
She gonna have hella
If y'all don't
looms and
hunt me
shit.
at my funeral, I'm gonna feel some type of way. Bree, if you better make sure somebody is humping me at my funeral.
Oh shit.
In that position.
I'm a
They gonna
haunt
look at you
y'all
like you fucking
forever.
crazy.
Ain't nobody humping me at my funeral.
Not put me in that position.
You better hump me, bitch. You better hump me.
I was like, no. The ceremony cake in until somebody come up here and fuck
My
this.
hand gonna be like this on the casket.
Dead
You're gonna be what, knees in the casket? With your knees, ass up, knees down in the casket.
That's Jordan shit, girl. Jordan, she's a doggy style queen. Face down.
So you gonna be your casket doggy
Well, do you
style.
like doggy style or you like
No,
missionary?
she likes missionary.
I like missionary, yeah. I think missionary is probably my favorite,
She
just
like
because I like to
missionary and
look.
ride.
You like
You know what I'm
looking
saying? I
them
like
motherfuckers'
kissing. I like.
You
Yeah,
can do that while you
Now
riding
you
too.
don't wear glasses no more. so
But
you
I
got-
don't mind doggy style because it make me feel like my booty get bigger. Like if I do a lot of doggy style.
Have to do with anything.
Cause when she had her glasses, she probably didn't like missionary then.
What the fuck?
Cause her glasses, she looked a little goofy.
Who said she wore them when
That's
she
I
my
didn't
got
wear
sex?
glasses while I was
But you know,
fucking.
she
Yeah.
got confidence now that she had the don't gotta
my
wear glasses.
goodness.
I
ain't
wore
noticed that?
glasses since
How
my
you
freshman
have
year
to
in
tell
high
her?
school.
How you
But
supposed to tell her? How you supposed to tell her?
I like doggy style because it make my booty look big. But
Yeah.
what I'm saying as far as y'all is, I love it because I want to get insight. That's what we're talking about.
Okay.
Insight into industry relationships. You're going to be in the studio. You're trying to make it happen. You're busy, right? You're hustling. You're busy. You're in the studio. You recording. You doing what you need to do. How you feel?
Go do what you gotta do.
Shit,
We make time for each other. Yeah, he want me to come.
You
He
can
want me
make
to.
time for it. You can make time.
He be
for
want me to
shit.
come though too. I come. It ain't a big deal. I go to his performances with him.
Right.
So
So you are on board.
Mm.
Whatever it takes. Late nights, long weeks.
I'll tell him if it's a late night, I'll stay home, but he can still go do what he gotta do. I'm not gonna blow him up or be like,
Let me ask you this question.
That's what we talking about. Industry relations. How does it work? How do we
Let me
mesh?
ask you this.
Just
While
like
while
that.
we on that.
We plan everything out in planners though too.
Let me ask you this, because you gotta take the good with the bad. Let's say somebody from New York, like I'm feeling you, RJ. I need you to come down here and work with me in the studio like 2 weeks straight.
Okay.
You gotta drop everything, come
I
down here.
heard that too. Yeah.
You cool with that?
He gonna have me come with him. He's
But
not
what if
gonna leave me.
but what if he can though? I'm just asking. I'm just saying.
What
I'm
if
just
whoever
trying to play
flying
devil's
out
advocate. What if he
It's
can't?
like him and only him. I'm flying him out.
He gonna be like, I'm paying for your ticket. RJ's gonna pay for my shit, and he's gonna have me come with him. Am I lying? Okay.
I say, man, when
Okay.
you
I'm
just
feeling
saying.
somebody, when you feeling
But that's
somebody,
if you want me to come.
when you
He'll
feeling
let me
somebody,
know.
you gonna
Right.
always make time.
You gonna make a
gonna
way,
always
right.
make a way. You gonna
Yeah,
always make
like
a way.
that's if he want me to come. I wouldn't be bickering
a
about
person
it.
told me a long time ago that when you trying to trace your dreams, sometimes you're gonna lose your other person, unless if they understand it. Like if
I'm
they really
understanding.
understand it. Girl, what is you doing?
I gotta go pee.
You could have just walked across the screen.
We wanted to see your big ass
I don't
jiggle
wanna walk
across
across
the
the
stream. Can we see the booty jiggle?
No.
You could have just
I'm like, what the hell?
crawling and shit.
I thought you was playing with the dog.
No, but yeah, so make sure y'all keep that. Like I don't want to sound like the old nigga just trying to, yeah, y'all can stay together if y'all. But no, just make sure y'all just keep that understanding. Know y'all both working towards the goal.
What's the goal, right? What's
You know
the
what
big
I mean?
picture?
That, yeah, make sure you working towards
The big
that.
picture is like residual income, you know,
Facts.
that longevity, stuff like that. Generational wealth. The same goals that everybody has, no matter what aspect of money you're making.
Right.
It doesn't matter what it is you do. That's always the goal.
I'm so excited because we got them on the
Because this the thing me and Chuck been talking about. Like a lot of people like
Christiana Blueface.
a lot of people like with this music, RJ, they be like, they think that you gotta necessarily get on. Like, and we gonna build more. We got a studio. My man do beats. I rap too, but we just trying to stay around for that wave for Ohio to get it, because Ohio is eventually gonna get it.
Man.
I don't know when it's gonna come,
It's
but
coming
everybody
this
else
year.
done had it.
We
though.
gotta get it
It's
though,
coming.
because
I
for the
was
simple
gonna
fact,
say.
for the
Yeah,
simple,
everybody got it.
for the
Done
simple,
had it.
yeah, and then for the simple fact that a lot of the sound is stolen from us.
Right.
I was like, we the funk.
You know what
We
I'm
all
saying?
that, right?
But then
You
if
talk about that all the
but
time.
if you keep working, you know what I'm saying, when they come to Ohio, they gonna one of them names. They got RJ. Oh yeah, RJ down there in Ohio too. Like
Yeah.
Right.
shit.
Honestly, I feel like it's gonna be a turnaround for all Ohio artists this year. Like it's just a weird feeling that I got because like even though I said it's my year, like it's everybody's year in here because I think it was, I forgot what interview it was, but Trippie Redd was in there type shit. And I was literally, I only seen like a little bit of it, but I seen the most important part of it, cause he's from Canton, but he grew up in Columbus type shit. You feel me? So like, dude asked him, he was like, so how does it feel? He was like, how does it feel to be one of like the only rappers other than like certain people to just be out here making it? And you know, he kept it on the humble side for real, like. But honestly,
Girl.
bro was like some. He was like, nigga. He was like, you the only nigga that out of Ohio, like, ain't nothing out there, no looks, none of that. Like, you should give yourself flowers because like, ain't nobody really looking in Ohio. And like, when I seen that shit, I'm like, damn, like.
This is the year. This is our.
But not only that, tell him how like he has a song with a UK artist. Like his music is on what is it, Apple and everything,
like
iTunes,
my music is on all platforms.
iHeartRadio, all that. Like his music is on big platform streams. Not no sound. He not no SoundCloud ass nigga.
Like that is nothing.
We gonna now you can't just. It's some niggas that.
No, shout out to SoundCloud, but he's not no SoundCloud ass nigga.
But I'm saying that's no slight stuff. Like
Yeah.
I got like.
He's not fucking half stepping with
I
this.
tell him
Yeah.
all the time, if I could fucking go on Apple Music right now and put my name in and see my.
We about to put the intro. We about to put the intro on there.
Fuck out of here! I would literally screenshot all day. I'm on Apple
no
Music.
real
bitch.
rapper, though.
He's
Search
literally
me.
on Google and all
Say your
that.
verse right now from our
Say your
intro
verse.
song.
8. I don't remember what it was.
Exactly.
It was cute though. I saw it. It was cute.
But no, that's a big deal. Like that's a big deal. Like when the other day when you was talking about somebody using your song for the basketball team,
Yeah,
I'm like, ain't nobody use my fucking song for no
The small
basketball
wins,
team. Like that's a big deal. Like,
Chucky and Chucky song.
That's
Chucky
big
produced
shit.
that joint too.
that's big.
You can
shit.
do it for games too. His shit is going on one of the games.
That's
Like,
big shit.
It's so crazy because like literally like motherfuckers like when I dropped Smeagol, people was like, you need to change your style. You need to rap like this. You need to rap like YB and Lil Durk. And I'm like, I'm not about to rap like none of them niggas. Like, why y'all telling me to rap like that?
Do what you want.
And me doing what I'm doing, like I'm doing what I'm doing best. Like, and that's the New York drill. Like, don't get me wrong, I can rap on them beats, but it's just like I feel like I'm a half-ass that shit, but it might fuck around and be some shit that y'all might like type shit because it's the Midwest.
Right.
But I literally
Man.
got doors opened up because of like the route that I took. So like I got this producer in Romania and UK. The one in Romania, his name is he go by 91 Beats. Then the other guy goes by Cyrex. And like them niggas, they trying to create some shit for me. Like, cause me and 91, we still text here and there. Like he just texted me a beat. He just texted me a beat not too long ago. A West Coast beat. It was pretty nice. Cyrex, I ain't heard from Cyrex in a minute though, but I also had another producer from Canada hit me up and shit, and an artist from Canada that hit me up and shit. So like he want me on his tape, and then the UK rapper BRZ, I'm in the midst of trying to finish my verse and everything and get that shit recorded so he can get on his next project or whatever. So like I'm really like making moves, and I don't tell a lot of people this because like like I like to work in silence honestly. So like when I pop out, like I just pop out. Like this still considerably my first year until April 22nd.
He only been rapping that long.
Yeah, I ain't even.
And that's exciting.
Yeah,
not even a year.
Not even a year yet. Yeah. Just all this shit popping along, like.
But that's talent.
That's
if you
progress,
got it, you got it. If it's meant for you, it's meant for you, and it's not about no numbers game. It's
and make sure you make the right connections, like the people that's hitting you up. Make sure you get good relationships with them.
Yeah, cause like literally like. I don't know nobody in Ohio scene or rapping. Like that's what I'm trying to do. Like that's my main goal for the second year is to get connected with people in Ohio.
And that's why I said come on the podcast with me. You know, let's do this.
Because this
in our hometown at that. In our hometown,
yeah, it's most secure. Because we got some shit right here.
I mean, and you know what's so funny is like my mom's husband, he's in New York. And he works at Universal and BMI and stuff. So he's been on like, he's worked with her and I send him our stuff and he's like, y'all got it. Y'all got it. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, we do. But he used to be with Slave back in the day. You know, back in the Earth, Wind and Fire and, back in those days. And so it's like that funk, the vibe that Ohio brings is necessary. Everybody uses it. Everybody samples it. So if you got it genuinely, if you can bring it out of you genuinely, you know what I'm saying, and say it's in you, then it's in you, and it's nothing that can stop you at all.
Cause I got a grandpa that's he actually passed away in 2021. He was a part of Phaso. So like, and it's so crazy.
His whole family is musically inclined.
Yeah, like my whole family is like musically inclined, and it's just like. When I came out with my first song, everybody was just shocked. Like, I didn't even tell my mom. Like, my mom was like, what the fuck, nigga? Like, you got a song out. And she heard it. And she was just like, I was like, so how you like it? She was like, this you? I'm like, yeah, like, this is me, mom. Like, I'm rapping it.
That's the thing about, I feel like, the Midwest. People are waiting. You know what I'm saying? For you to, because this is it. This is, like, it's easy to be on the coast. It's easy to be in a city where things is just popping off. But people are waiting for the diamond in the rough, to come out. Right. Hell yeah. But if you got it in you and you got that work ethic and you consistent, that's the thing. Being consistent, whether you got one listener or a million listeners, consistency is key. And it's just it builds on, and the genuine spirit I get from you. Like, I ain't gonna really fight her. I don't want you for real. I love sis. But it's that genuine.
He ain't going nowhere no way. Shit. He love my dirty jaws. Ain't that right?
It's that genuine
She will try to go home with y'all, though.
Both of them.
He don't want to have a threesome.
Both of them.
Already asked.
He don't want to. But I'm saying it's that genuine spirit. Like, just knowing that you a good ass dude. You know what I'm saying? Good things can only come to you because you a good ass dude.
Yeah, like, cause
for real.
Literally, like,
you a good person. Cheers.
To do what?
Yeah, cause like literally
hostess.
Like last year, I didn't plan on performing at all last year, and I just came up with like I think 3 performances. Even though one of them was an open mic, but it was still a performance. Like.
It was in Oregon at Toxic Brews. Outside, it was nice. Yeah.
I got something.
It's dope as fuck.
I got something.
Then he just did 2 performances this year. He did one that was a talent scout. Like, it was like producers and stuff in the audience, a bunch of, white folks.
Battle of the Bands.
Battle of the Bands. And then Pass the Ox is a big thing. I know y'all probably heard about Pass the Ox. he would perform the Pass the Ox, and that's when I
Okay.
went with him. The picture that we posted recently on Facebook, that's when I went with him.
And you got a good one.
Yeah.
That's about her. You know what I'm saying? That's about her business. That ain't about no games. That been in the game long enough to know when shit is just talk and when shit is
I
real.
tell him.
Yeah, I'm about to say, you know what I'm saying? Just pull on your people. Pull on your people. Trust your people.
He's on a mixtape that's gonna continue to play on the radio. That
Yeah.
I hooked him up with a DJ I know from dancing. Got him on a mixtape with a bunch of big name rappers in Dayton and just people that's trying to get out there. And it's gonna play on the radio and it's on a mixtape. So
See.
yeah.
Thank her.
Yeah, I did.
He licked that kitty a little extra long that night. What are you talking about?
Where your podcast people at? You need to put our podcast in somebody.
I got real shit.
But yeah, no, like, cause
You trying to put something on me? I'm about to start it dancing.
You gonna start what?
Dancing.
We didn't meet dancing though. Like,
You said you gonna go on there?
She ain't got the knees.
yeah, she going with me.
Here,
I ain't got the knees.
show what you
I ain't
got.
got the knees.
Jack
So
You
what you
don't
got,
need the
Jordan?
knees. Better
Jack
stop.
said she can do it. She just need a pimp.
You got
because
arthritis,
she's
girl.
not-
She don't need no pimp. I'm gonna
Yes,
help
she
you. I'm gonna be your mini pimp. Are you gonna keep your
She
money?
need a pimp.
You gonna keep your money? I'm gonna just be your teacher.
She got arthritis, y'all. Come on.
I'm just goofy. I'm like,
No, and they will expeditiously actually leave. Don't do that.
That goofiness will get you $2,000
Hey man, where that goofy girl at, man? I liked it her. I liked it her. Her energy was bright.
You'll be surprised, bro.
Bro, for real, bro.
You'll
All
probably
them
be surprised.
motherfuckers be
get them
up
old ones in there.
Like, yeah, bro. Oh, yeah. That goofy girl. I like, where that goofy light skin girl?
But I ain't
like
got the
that.
knees like I used to.
So like we always do, man, at the end of the cookout, man. Airyn, you've been here before, so we're gonna ask RJ this question specifically. If it was, we hope that we can live for 1,000 years, and we gonna live for a long time.
At least
so
100.
So let's not even get that confused.
100.
But if you want to leave an impression, on the world, on the people, what would that be, RJ?
Ooh, this is a tough one. The one impression I would want to leave is like, no matter what I did, or basically, or how bad that I did in life, type shit, like I was still me, and I still had that genuine love for people. Cause one thing about me, I'm a genuine person. Like I help my friends through everything, like to the point where like if there's something going on with me mentally, I put that behind me just to make sure everybody else is cool, type shit. Like with
When's your
her.
birthday?
He a lion ass Libra. No,
I was like, he a Libra. I knew it.
Yeah.
I knew it.
He's not a liar.
I
I'm
knew
kidding.
it.
I feel it. I can feel it.
He's a Libra. He's a Libra.
I knew he was a Libra.
Okay, I can feel it. That's why I asked him. That's why I asked him.
He's a Libra.
Jealous, he a Libra.
No, I like Libras.
Yeah, nah, but I'm close. I was supposed to be a Scorpio. I'm 2 days away from being a Scorpio, so I'm borderline
You a
Scorpio.
cuss. That's what
He on the
that's
cusp.
called.
Yeah.
But that's still, the Scorpios are still good people.
Yeah, so
Right.
like like I just try to be genuine, like no matter what, like you know what I'm saying. Like I know I ain't got it all, but if I had it all, I'll help everybody I could, type shit.
what's
You know
up.
what
That's
I'm
what's
saying?
up.
Like
That's what's up.
just
That was beautifully
That's
said.
what's up.
yeah,
I'm about to
like
cry.
I always say this, though. I always say this, like, I feel like I'm just a simple-minded person. Like, I feel like you give, whatever energy you give out in the world is what you shall receive.
Yeah.
yeah.
So if you a bad energy nigga, you gonna receive bad, negative shit towards you. If you give out good energy, you give it back. So you seem like a good, genuine person. So that's what's up.
Cause I don't.
So you gotta keep that up. For
Yeah,
real.
because I don't really pop on bullshit unless I have to, type shit. Like I'm just a cool guy. Like, shit, I'm goofy and shit. Like,
Yeah.
right now you probably
You're
don't
amazing.
see it.
You're a
like,
Libra.
No, I've seen that. Once you opened up more.
Yeah,
It ain't no sign thing, but that's how I am.
Yeah.
Like I like to read the room. Like, you know what I'm saying?
That's the same way
You know
I
what I
am.
mean? Like I read the room, I'm like, oh, they pretty cool. Then I open up a lot more. You know what I mean?
Like Pop
then you
Smoke
can see
said,
it.
like shake the room. Like if the room's shaking, like then I ain't about to motherfucking be myself type shit. I'm gonna be quiet.
Right.
That's a fact.
Like
Read
yeah.
it, right.
So like that, the song "Shake the Room," like that means a lot to me because like literally, like the room shaking. I ain't fucking with everybody in here.
Right.
The room wasn't shaking. Like,
That's a
so,
fact. Hey, before we get up out of here, I want to make sure that anybody that's tuned in right now, make sure you hit the like and subscribe button.
Subscribe.
Why are you rolling your eyes
to
at
these
me?
vibes. I'm not.
Subscribe to
And-
these vibes, what Jordan said.
Subscribe to these vibes.
And if you tired of Spectrum and satellite hitting your pockets, busting your head wide the fuck open, get over to our good folks at gtvcable.com. Every one of your movie packages, sports packages, pay-per-view packages, cartoons,
The new
porno
Black
channels,
Panther is out.
whatever you want on there, they got it at
The new
gtvcable.com.
Black Panther is streaming.
Yeah, that's on there too. All that shit. And make sure you use the code to CookOut. That's DACOOKOUT for special offers. Man, go, man. Bullshit.
I'm just
Take us home. Take us home, Jordan. Take us home.
I just want to say this.
Y'all are beautiful.
Y'all are
Thank you.
Yes.
Black
y'all
is
are-
beautiful.
Y'all
Black
are
is beautiful.
beautiful.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I not trying to make myself sound old because I'm young out here in these
You ain't
streets.
old. We ain't old.
We ain't old, bitch.
But
Right.
Kicking shit.
Shit.
I remember this little mama when she was the little
Fucking
young little
knowledge.
mama. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Wise.
And seeing her be, and you know we communicate on Facebook, but I'm saying
Yeah.
seeing her be just in her fullness makes my heart happy.
Thank you.
I've gotten to know you.
Mm-hmm.
You seem genuine as fuck.
Thank you.
You're a Libra, so I mean, you're amazing. And just seeing y'all together is just, I love it. I love it. I get excited because I know what we're doing here is new and upcoming.
Mm-hmm.
And I know that this footage is going to play one day when you're Grammy nominated. You know what I'm saying? Grammy
Yeah,
nominated.
man,
You
like-
Grammy nominated. You Grammy nominated.
Like,
I'm Academy Award winning.
On the fucking Forbes list.
You
It's
know what I'm
like
saying?
a-
Right. Like, and this footage is going to come back like, look at how these niggas used to, you know what I'm saying? But it's
Yeah.
just like to see the beginning of y'all, to hear the beginning of y'all's story. That's why I was so interested. I'm not messy. I'm messy a little bit. But
No.
just to hear y'all's story, you know what I mean? Like how y'all came about, how genuine it was. Y'all are beautiful people.
Thank you.
Keep being beautiful people.
For sure.
Keep giving that genuine energy, and it'll all come back to you. We're winners just because, right? Because we ain't dead, right?
Yeah.
So we gonna win regardless. Y'all are winners because y'all are beautiful.
Thank you.
Beautiful couple. Doing y'all's thing. Putting all the good energy out.
Yeah.
Getting all the love back. Dancing and making them cheeks clap. How she do. You putting all your good energy out there. It's beautiful and we love it. And we just can only say thank you.
And thank you guys. Thank you for having me again, though, for real. Thank you for having me again.
And once y'all come to the Cookout, you family.
Period.
And like you said, if this Grammy shit and this Academy shit and this podcast don't work, we back to selling crack.
Hey, hold on, Lou, man. Niggas smoking crack now?
Allegedly.
Is niggas,
They
I
doing
think
something.
I think they done upgraded now.
We selling pills and
Popping
lean.
perks.
This-
Allegedly.
Allegedly.
It don't work.
Whatever they do.
But
It's all jokes over here.
I'm
It's
just
all
joking.
jokes.
We just playing. It's your boy, Booskin, aka Fatback Jackson. Ooh, with my co-host,
Jordan Lee. If it is just me.
with Big Dog Chucky Russell, and this is the Cookout Podcast.
The world's most secure podcast.
We up through,
We out.
cuz.
With the cutest little couple. And they get
It's your boy, Booskin, aka Fatback Jackson. Ooh, with my co-host,
Jordan Lee, if it is just me.
and this is the Cookout Podcast.
The world's most secure podcast.
Pull up and grab a seat, get a plate, we gon' eat. With Chucky and Jay Lee, I'm Booskin, I'ma preach.
Run through the city, we stay lit. It's the cookout, pull up it. And your feels opinions, whole vibe go violent. Shh.